Guys, I'm back again with another episode. I'm Pebble O. This is Pebble Opinion. Welcome to my channel. Today's a Saturday, and yesterday I did the third review of ISONO BET, the week 3 review. Please check it out if you haven't checked it out. If you do like ISONO, of course. So today I'm going to be doing my top 3 favorite moments from ISONO. You know, ISONO started 3 weeks ago, so I'm going to be doing my top 3 moments since the telenovela started. Not necessarily my top 3 moments from this past week, but my top 3 moments, my top 3 favorite moments since the whole show started 3 weeks ago. So yeah, like I said, ISONO is a telenovela on BET every Monday to Thursdays, as you can see from 9:30. And it says that their dark secrets lead to deadly sins, and they're not lying. Like, that whole thing is just like complicated. Like, almost everyone like has something dark about them, a dark side to them. But of course, as you know, Mother Mary is the darkest of them all. She's like the queen of darkness, you know, even though everybody thinks she's like an angel, but she's actually quite the opposite, you know. But I'm not gonna get into that right now. So let me get into my third favorite moment since I've watched ISONO. Let's check out my third. My third favorite moment is when Millicent hid Makwande's note. You remember that Makwande left a note this past week. He was going to Portugal for some soccer something, because he's a professional soccer player, right? So he went to Portugal, and then he left a note for Esther because he couldn't reach Esther, because Esther was passed out at the club. He went to the club the previous night with Millicent, and she was passed out at the club, and Makwande wasn't aware of this. And then Makwande left her a note saying that, you know, I've gone to Portugal, but I'll be back and whatever and whatever. And then Millicent came into the house, you know, as Esther was so stressed, like, where's Makwande? She didn't even know that Makwande's out of the country, you know. And they were supposed to live together, you know, but they didn't because Makwande couldn't reach her. So then this one, Millicent, you know, gets into Makwande and Esther's place, and then she finds the note before Esther finds it, because Esther was passed out again or something. Hey, Esther. Dololo, focus, Esther. So this one finds the letter, and then she hides it, you know. And then Esther's there like, you know, he just left and he didn't even leave me a note or a message or anything. And this one is just like, imagine, men are trash. She's busy saying men are trash, but she is the one that hid the letter. Like, come on, guys, this gender of mine letting me down once again. So yeah, that was, I think it was one of my favorite moments. I remember that yesterday when Makwande came back, well, on Thursday, on the episode of Thursday, when Makwande came back from Portugal, this one asks Makwande on some, like, she's trying to guilt trip him on some, you just left, you abandoned Esther without even leaving her a note or anything. And then Makwande's like, but I left a note, you know. And she's like, oh, okay. And then imagine she's saying that to Makwande, but then she's the one that hid the letter, the note. Like, oh my God. Anyway, I like that, and I thought it was savage, and that's my top 3 moments. Let's check out my second most favorite moment since I've been watching ISONO. When I was your age. You know, guys, one of my most favorite characters on ISONO is Makwande's father. Like, every time he just starts complaining about Esther, I just lose it, because I think it's quite funny the way that he's against the relationship between Makwande and Esther. Remember him saying that to Makwande last week, when the first week when Esther was high on drugs again. You know Esther's always in some trouble concerning drugs or something, but mostly drugs. Esther was high on drugs, and this guy was saying to Makwande that, oh, it's that time when Esther didn't perform because she was nervous on stage, and then she ran off stage and whatever. And this guy's like, Makwande's father's like, this girl is not good for you. She's gonna ruin your reputation and your brand because you're a public figure, you know, so she's not good for you. And then she's like, why do you even have one girlfriend at your age? You're a soccer player, you're good looking, you are young, you have money. Why the hell do you have one girlfriend? And then he said, when I was your age, I had 10 girlfriends. Yo! That killed me. I still laugh about that today. And look at his face, he's just like, why? He can't understand why this young man has only one girlfriend. Like, who does that in this day and age? Oh my God, like, I thought it was savage and crazy, and I liked it so much. So that's my second most favorite moment. Let's check out my number 1 moment. Okay, R.I.P. Madala. Oh my goodness, Madala. You remember that Madala is that toy? This past week, Mother Mary received another baby from a young mother who can't take care of the baby, and then Mother Mary's like, okay, no, I'll take care of your baby. And then that mother was so, she was so sad having to leave her baby there because, she didn't want to. It's just because of her circumstances. She can't afford to look after the baby. So she thought, Angel of Fosloras, Mother Mary would, what to do. But Mother Mary in her mind, she's like, I'm going to sell this baby as soon as you're out of my door, out of my house. So this lady came and, dropped off the baby, the young mother. So this is the young mother that dropped off the baby. Let me do this so you can see her. So this is the young mother that left the baby, with Mother Mary. But yeah, Mother Mary was just like, yeah, okay, say goodbye to the baby and whatever. As soon as, so this lady before she left a toy for the baby. And then the toy is called Madala, hence R.I.P. Madala. She's like, no, this is my baby's toy, he likes it so much. Mother Mary's like, oh, okay. And then she takes the toy along with the baby. And then the young mother leaves, because she has to leave the baby and whatever. She has said her goodbyes. As soon as she steps out of the door, Mother Mary is just like burning Madala on the stove. Imagine. No remorse. No, I talked about this yesterday, actually, on my review from yesterday. Like, this woman burned that toy. I'm like, yo, Mother Mary, guys. Mother Mary is heartless. Do not mess with Mother Mary. I'm sure by now we all know that. Yeah, do not mess with Mother Mary, guys. But I thought that was so savage and crazy. I was like, what? This woman does not give a F. I don't want to say the word, but yeah, you know what I mean. She does not care about anybody, not even her own daughter. Hey, Mother Mary, remember yesterday she's like, she doesn't even know how Esther is her daughter, but that's a story for another day. Anyway, that was my top three favorite moments since I've been watching ISONO 3 weeks ago, and that was, the first one was Millicent hiding the note that Makwande left for Esther. The second favorite moment was when Makwande's father told Makwande that when I was your age, I had 10 girlfriends. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? And then the first one was, of course, Mother Mary burning Madala, the toy for the poor baby. Yay, Mother Mary. But anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this episode of my top 3 favorite moments of ISONO. I hope that you enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. So yeah, man, let's meet again next time. I'm Pebble O, and this is Pebble Opinion.